Hello guys. So 5 dot. Mm, Day by day, the improvement is seen. So during the phase two, a couple of days it was like 4 minutes, 5 minutes late, and then later on 7 minutes, then on time. But in phase three, most of the time it is like 5 or before 5. So this whole exercise it do give you a output. Till now the feedback is like, um, if you have that seed in your mind that you want to do it anyhow, eventually you start doing it. So you don't need any kind of mm, push or any kind of reason for it. If you want to do it, you can do it. You just have to believe in it. The belief system works in that way. Once you believe, it will happen anyhow, it will execute anyhow. See to that what you do, believe in it. It is a very important thing. If you stop believing, you won't get the desired result what you expected from that. Without wasting time, let's go to Facebook section of how to check your eligibility, or how to check your monetization eligibility status. So there are different ways to make money from the content of your Facebook post. So to be eligible, your entire page and its content must fit in the rules of the monetization. So, so these are the few rules mm, of monetizations. Three main set of rules. So one is like Facebook community standard. The second is partner monetization policy. Third is content monetization policies. Community standard. These are the foundational rule against unsafe content and depicts graphic violence, nudity, and hate speech. So this all comes in the Facebook community standards. So patent monetization standards are typically applied at page level and address the behavior of your page as a whole, including rules for the content that your page creates, how the content is shared, how your page receives, makes online payment. That comes with the patent monetization policy. Content monetization typically applied at the content level. They address the content of each individual video or post that your page publishes. So this is how the rules are set for the monetization, and you have to follow these rules if you want to get your page eligibility as active or in workable condition. So how to check your page is eligible? So there are certain requirements that your page and your content must meet before able to use Facebook monetization products. So how to check? Just go to Creator Studio. There is a option called monetization, and from that overview section, use the page picker at the top of your screen. Choose the page that you want to see the monetization information about. Then you can see the how the eligibility status, that you are eligible or not. In streams, add eligibility. So Facebook pages are eligible to use in-stream ads. You are eligible for the in-stream ads if you meet the following criteria. So, so first of all, you should be 18 years old. publish video from your page, meet your monetization policy, have 30,000 plus 1 minute view. So the metric helps determine how successfully you are able to monetize within in-stream ad in the last 60 days. You need to have at least 30,000 1 minute view video that are at least 3 minute long. So these are the one criteria. Have 10,000 page followers. This is the one. Be in available country and language. Publish 3 minute videos. Long to eligible for in-stream ads. So these are the eligibility criteria. In-stream ad. So first 1 minute view that should be 30,000. Views it is same. So fan subscription eligibility. Currently, access to fan subscription is by invitation only. So fan subscription is by invitation and branded concept access and policy. Before you can tag business partner in branded content post, you need to request access. To use brand collabs, you need to apply for it. So these are the brand content access policy. So in stream ad eligibility, there is a list of things. Fan subscription is by invitation only. Branded content access, either by the apply or request access. Violation and appeals. If your content fails to meet for standard, means Facebook standard, the for follow policies may flag for an enforcement actions. So there is a violation and the appeals. Violation is like a individual violation of standards of Facebook standards may lead to disabling the monetization tools for one specific piece of content. However, serious or repeated violation could cause your entire account to lose access into in-stream ads and other monetization tools. So appeal, what does the appeal do? If you believe that one of your video has been demonetized incorrectly, you can submit for appeal. So that is the one advantage of appeal. So these are the eligibility sections, eligibility status to check. Once you are like passed with all this, you are ready to go for the monetizations. So do go through it and hear these rules. And when you create the content, see to that you meet every criteria to get the benefit of Facebook monetization services. So let's go to the movie section. So you may be thinking I am going like pretty point to point and trying to cover the topics fast. It's not about the fast; it's about the time limit. I have been get the mm, feedback that if you are like verbally discussing the topics, it's better you keep the short time so people are tend to hear it at that particular uh, duration. It should be like 10 or 15 minutes. So if you want me to go for like the previous one of half an hour, more than half an hour, do comment in the section. Then I will surely, if I get more and more likes and subscriptions, so I will do go ahead with that kind of approach. So today's movie recommendation is the about an Indian businessman leads a happy and successful life in Kuwait with his family. However, when Iraq invades Kuwait, he decided to risk his life to save his stranded countrymen. No doubt by this you have already guessed the movie name, and you are correct. It is Airlift. Very beautiful movie, and you should see this movie. There's a lot of good things, and you'll get to learn from this movie that whatever the situation comes, once you're committed to something, you have to get it at any cost. And that's the lesson you got. Do watch this movie and let me know what you learn and pass your knowledge also. Do write in comment if you have any kind of query. If you're stuck anywhere in Facebook marketing, so let me know. That's it for today. Meet you tomorrow. See ya. Take care. Namaste.